Yo, what up, YouTube? It's YT. We back with another video. Y'all know how we do, man. If you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, ring the post notification bell so you can be notified exactly when I post. Everybody that's a part of the family, I expect y'all to go ahead and thumbs up this video off the rip. Y'all know how we do. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up so YouTube can push this content out. This one right here is about how influencers got to go back to that 9 to 5. A lot of them, I'm seeing this all over YouTube too, but we're going to specifically just talk about the influencers. Then we're going to get into the YouTubers too in another video, probably the next one. But these influencers got to go back because they're not influencing nobody to make no sales. So these influencers got to stop all of that influencing, and they got to influence their way into that 9 to 5 for real. Influence that employer to get them a 9 to 5, man. Give them a job, man. Give them a chance, man. Let's get into it.
And it really be y'all favorite influencers that's getting regular jobs. Like, let's really talk about it. They're getting a job because it's temporary. Like, the whole social media influencer thing is really temporary. Even for people who are really, really successful at it, like, it only goes so far. It only lasts for so long. If you had to put influencers in a bubble, I would put them in a bubble with reality TV stars. Like, they're not celebrities, but like, they will be Ubering sometime soon. And even celebrities sometimes be having regular jobs or having businesses and stuff, because that stuff is not temporary. That stuff is temporary. What is that braid doing now? But all jokes aside, I see a lot of people on social media talking about that they have a regular job. And I really don't blame them, because you don't really know how long that your light is going to shine on the internet. Like, you genuinely don't know. That's why you should take advantage of the opportunity, but make sure you're acting normal at home. Like, make sure you're normal, because you can't let this fake stuff get to your head. At the end of the day, we press record on a screen and we have a whole different life outside the screen. At the end of the day, bills is needing to be due. Okay. At the end of the day, food need to be served. Okay. Don't let influencers fool you, because they normal behind closed doors, just like celebrities.
There, she said it. That need to be known worldwide, though, because people be thinking these people really living like this. And at the end of the day, it's all for an image. It's all to persuade the viewer to look at them a specific type of way. These apps really the matrix. We want to talk about the matrix. Instagram is own matrix. TikTok is own matrix, because you can build a version of yourself that's not real. So a lot of these influencers built a version of themselves that's not real and got people thinking that's really how they living. That's really how they act. A lot of them not even like that for real. You see what I'm saying? So I'm glad she said it. I'm glad she said it, man. But yeah, a lot of them got to go back to getting those 9 to 5s. So that's what it is right now. I'm going to just say it like this. It's really a wave, man. A lot of them had a opportunity to benefit from a wave. You know, I knew the digital product thing was going to burn out, because a lot of people would get into it and sell bogus products. So I'm not going to say it completely burnt out, but you got to vet who you getting your product from now. Because a lot of those people just had a following and they was able to sell to them, and the products was garbage. So they had their little time, but nah. They ran up their bag. They got to go back to a job now. They didn't know how to invest, do anything else. You got to go back to a job.
For those of you who don't know, I was actually doing content creation full-time. I am 24 years old. I still live with mommy and daddy. What are you gonna do? If TikTok fails, like, first of all, you could be logged out at any point. This is so unstable. And I am somebody who likes stability. Like, when I'm 45 or 65 or 75, what the hell am I gonna be doing when I lose relevance, like some of our favorite YouTubers have? Where is the money coming from? I was going to Pilates every day. Like, I was buying whatever the heck I wanted, sleeping in. It got to a point where I was like, not only really bored, but I felt completely purposeless. I was like constantly consuming media. So I'm optimistic, but I am not unrealistic. I have like big plans for my future. There's so many reasons why having like a traditional job is beneficial. Obviously, the biggest thing is like security and a steady paycheck. I feel like I need to be doing something in the world to counteract all of this selling that I'm doing. I need to be doing something more. And now that I am working this job, I feel like I am. We are always going to be evolving. We're always going to be moving forward as a society, and I want to be part of that change. And I don't know, this is not to say that in a couple of weeks or months I won't say something completely different, but that is the beauty of life.
Yeah, you really think about it, these influencers are salesmen. They salesmen for real, so they got to know how to sell, and that's a skill. So they could just go into being like a high ticket closer or working in sales, working in marketing in sales. These people sometimes they get tired of selling and being their own boss, and they just want some consistency. You got a normal paycheck coming. You can kind of build a life around that. Compared to if you don't get no sales, you don't get paid. That's really what they don't want to say. Those sales slow down, and now I don't got no sales, so what am I gonna do? Instead of running ads, they don't know nothing about running ads or nothing like that. Clearly, they just knew about Reels. Reels is really how they was blown up, off of Reels, using organic traffic, which is cool. That's dope. But when that stopped working, then your sales stopped coming in, and you got to start working. When that stopped working, you got to start working.
Okay, y'all, so I'm in the car right now, but I got a quick rant because these hair companies is not finna keep on playing with me. Like, let me show y'all this. Okay, so I'm not finna tell y'all the name of the people, but if y'all somehow figure it out, I really don't care. So this company reached out to me Wednesday, right? They say, "Dear friend Shanity Lees, hope everything goes well with you. We've checked your channel on TikTok. You do best about hair videos." First of all, they don't ever be talking right, whatever. "Really hope to have the chance to work with you, blah, blah, blah." I say, "Thank you for reaching out. I'd love to work with you. Please send over collaboration and budget details and we can get started." And I always say that so that they make sure that, like, they gonna pay me. Like, y'all need to know, like, I'm not doing this for free. So they say, "Thank you so much, dear. We want 2 creative TikTok videos, 1 dedicated to install, 1 outdoor scene. How much is your rate? Whatever, blah, blah, blah." And then they said they want me to showcase the wig packaging, basically. So I'm like, cool, okay, here's my rate. And this is really, I really just made this up at the time because I don't have a set rate yet because these companies always playing with me. But I said $550, right, for 2 TikToks, their link in my bio for 1 month, and my usage rights. I just threw that in there so they know that I know what I'm talking about. So they respond to me and say, "Our company likes the videos you make very much and would like to establish a long-term cooperation. Since this is our first time, can you give us a discount? $30, okay?" So at first I'm thinking, like, maybe they asking me for $30 off. So they're like, "We need a lot of cooperation. This is only our first cooperation. If the number of views is good, we'll continue to work and increase the price." Basically saying that in the long run, they'll increase the price. So I'm like, $30 or $300? Because I just told y'all my rate is $550. These people still continue to say $30. And my response, as simple as possible, was no thanks. I don't have time to play with these companies because at this point, that's disrespectful. You wanna pay me $30 to make 2 TikTok videos when I have 170,000 some odd followers. You wanna pay me $30 to make you 2 TikTok videos to get you, like, don't make me mad. You want me to bring awareness to your wig company so that my followers will go to your wig website and buy your wigs because of me. But you only want to offer me $30. At this point, I'm ready to hang up being a hair influencer to do my own thing from here on out because I can't do it. Like, that's disrespectful to say the least. Y'all, please don't let these companies play with y'all. Please.
Yeah, that's a problem within the space too. It's gonna be a lot of bad opportunities. $30. So they got to do so many different deals to where you consistently chasing. That's why I said, like, a lot of these people just want to get normal jobs so they don't have to consistently be on the chase. They chasing deal after deal after deal. It's just like a rapper. You chasing that next deal or you chasing that next hit. So if you ain't got no hit, then you ain't it. You ain't making nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to consistently be on that chase. You only as big as your last hit. These people only as big as their last deal, their last partnership. But it's even worse because they not getting no royalties. They just got paid in full. Now they got to chase another deal. You see what I'm saying? Which is sponsorships when I say deals.
This is my story of why I decided to quit being a full-time influencer after a year and get a job in corporate America.
I don't know what's in the water recently, but I've seen like 4 or 5 of these videos talking about full-time influencers going back to get corporate jobs. And this is what I think they're all getting wrong. The reasons for wanting to leave full-time influencing were pretty much the same across the board. Some people said financial reasons, but most people were making more money as a full-time influencer than in their corporate job. They just found they were getting bored. They weren't fulfilled. They didn't find themselves mentally stimulated day to day and quote unquote felt like they were losing brain cells. And I think that wouldn't be the case if they approached it differently. There are actual scientific reasons for this feeling of losing brain cells. Your brain is an organ, and like most other things in your body, it functions with this use it or lose it capacity. If you are not actively engaging in problem solving and rigorous thinking, your brain is not forming new neural pathways, and it starts to lose cognitive function, which can lead to things like memory loss and brain fog and the feeling of getting dumber. And truly no shade at all, but if your entire day revolves around posting an outfit or sharing a beauty product and you are not engaging in that rigorous problem solving type of thinking, your brain is unable to stay healthy. Now, the grass is always going to look greener no matter what side of the fence you're standing on. Like if you work a full-time job, chances are you've probably been burned out at one point and wanted to take a break. If you take a break, if you pursue full-time influencing, you get bored. You need that cognitive stimulation. The risk, however, with leaving the full-time workforce is that you may find that you struggle to re-enter it, especially when the market is so hyper-competitive. You've been out of work for long enough that your skills have started to become a little bit obsolete. But my thesis is that there's a world of opportunity that fits squarely in the middle of these two paths. You can use the flexibility and the financial opportunity that comes with being an influencer, but do it in a way that continues to develop your skills and advance your career, which of course is going to provide that mental stimulation that we all need. What I'm coining as the corporate creator will be the people that build a following on social media centered around their existing professional pursuits. Cement their reputation as a thought leader, they'll keep building their professional skills, and they'll build a second stream of income that allows them the flexibility to take the breaks from the corporate career when they're feeling burnt out and give them an easier time finding a new job when they do decide they want to go back to work. Like, just imagine being able to structure your life differently year by year, getting to choose how you work and for who you work and in what ways you work and when you work, and being able to structure that depending on your stage of life and your goals at that time.
Yeah, that's a good ideology too, you know. Perception is everything. You know, it's all about how you structure your life. And like she said, when you got those skills, you can always pull them out. You can always make some money. That's why they say if you know about marketing and you know how to market, you'll never go broke. If you know how to market, you will never go broke because you always know how to sell something. So these are all different skills that you can learn. You can learn how to sell, you learn how to market. Those go hand in hand. Let alone if you get a 9 to 5, then you could do, you know, whatever you skilled in, you could do that on the side. So that's another stream of income. One, too close to none. So if you got multiple going, then you good to go. You see what I'm saying? So there's never nothing wrong with getting a job and then still doing your side hustle at the same time. But, you know, to each his own. Some people, they'd rather have the time so they can put more into their side hustle. But these side hustles really don't take that much time. So you can really work a job too when these side hustles only take 2 to 4 hours per day. You know, some of them less time than that, 30 minutes to an hour. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. It's YT. I appreciate y'all watching, man.